Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
It's sister, kill me.
Welcome to Tasteless Adjacent. I am Jay Chowder. We are reviewing the classic Dolly Dearest. We have Bode.
I got a daughter at home. It's being controlled by a fucking doll.
Slopdog.
Dolly says we're going to like it here.
I'd get the fuck out quick. And we have a special guest, the superstar of multiple promotions in the Southwest, former one-half Arizona Wrestling Federation.
Whoa. Come on. Hold on a second. Let me just cut you off here. I need more oomph in my introduction, man. So let me just do it myself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maverick the Unbranded Bull, 100% grade A beef. I am the beefalo with the most below. And in some circles, baby, I'm the breeding bull. I am juicy, tan, and all that is man.
Maverick motherfuckers right here on the Tasteless Adjacent podcast. You know, got him? We got him. And dude, thank you so much for being on, brother.
Yeah, no, thanks for the invite. I am so excited for this movie. I haven't seen it in years, but this was like one of my favorite movies to watch as a kid, which is kind of weird.
No. We grew up with HBO, and we've seen some stuff, so no worries. We watched a lot of stuff we weren't supposed to, a lot of Tales from the Crypt episodes, you know, and let me tell you, I would watch Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, like that scene where she's dancing on the grave. I remember me and my friend like pausing it. We kiss and lick the screen. Dude, good times. And, so watch some things as well. But so this movie, Dolly Dearest, it's like, I remember Maverick said, you know, we let the guests pick the what movie they wanted to watch. And he picked this and I was like, are you out of your mind? And he's like, no, dude, I'm telling you, it's a good movie. And so I'm like, all right. So we watched it and I watched it and somebody give me a little synapse on it right now. It's, so this movie is a toy manufacturer buys the Dolly Dearest factory in Mexico, where the spirit Sanzia, I totally fucked that up, Sanzia, a devil child, has taken refuge in one of the porcelain dolls and eventually takes control of his daughter. Right? And I put this movie in kind of the realm of a Jack Frost, not the one with Michael Keaton, but the Killer Snowman, Ginger Dead Man with Gary Busey as the voice of the gingerbread man. And it's just one of those movies where it's like, it's corny, but it's good at the same time. It's kind of one of those. And it's just got the killer doll in it. And
I would kind of put it as more of like that 80s, 90s push of like Child's Play and Puppet Master. Like just that concept of that inanimate object, that sweet, innocent toy that you play with as a kid coming to life and killing you.
Which any kid can like sympathize with, like, dude, like, man, like especially porcelain dolls, and they're already inherently creepy. Like,
yes, fuck
to see them walk is nuts. And I don't think those were like little people walk. I don't know. Like the special effects of this movie were great for the time, in my opinion.
I do. I had my buddy as a kid, and dude, I was a real Fruit Loop about it, man. Like I love this doll. I put it in a stroller. I push it down the road. I had a diaper bag for this thing. I changed shoes. Dude, it was like I
imagine you're a wonderful father.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He had a whole bunch of dolls. He had Pee Wee Herman. He had Ed Grimley. He had Beetlejuice.
Jesus Christ, blow me up here. No, but anyway, so I was, like I said, I was a little, like the loafer. So, like, I don't know. And I love this thing. I love this doll. It was like the best gift I got for Christmas. I was loving it. And then Child's Play came out, and I was like, fuck that noise. And that doll went in the closet with shit on top of it. And we just threw it out like shortly after that because I was like, this thing's going to kill me in my sleep. I remember just being horrified. I love this thing. So, like, if there's a Toy Story is like a real thing, this doll was sad as fuck. Like, this doll was like, what the hell, dude? You turn on me on a dime over a movie? And so so we sung Kid Sister in the beginning because my buddy is very similar. And this movie is, as Bowen was saying, is like, it's kind of like a Kid Sister 2 to Chucky. So that's why we sang that little ditty in the front for your ears. Sorry, folks. And but this movie is just a little. It's just crazy, man. Like they're digging in the tomb in the beginning, and the foam tomb door falls on the guy. You can see it's like foam, and and the demon comes out, which is 3 red marks on the screen. That like as the camera moves, you're like, what? And it's kind of grinding, and it's like going, and then it goes into the doll factory.
Like you're leaving out the music and the sound effects, like the weird noises that are made. Like, man, that got me as a kid. Like music like that would like make my skin crawl.
Oh, like you're horrified, like the Unsolved Mysteries song we all fear to this day, which is like,
or X-Files, the X-Files theme song.
Yes. My brother-in-law was horrified by that because my wife used to watch it, and then he like, you got to shut that song off at the beginning, and he like, I guess he pissed the bed once because of it. I don't know. And, good times. I just love how they're in the doll factory, right? And everything's going crazy. And then there's one scene where there's just like a doll head, but then the tongue comes out and it's like licking around. And I'm like, oh my God. It was very glory hole-ish. And I was like, oh man, just back up to that, right? But like, I was just like, oh my God, like that was funny. It's right after that like night worker guy gets like killed. Dude, the way he is so scared makes me laugh.
Or like the old when the dolls aged and like looked like old like little old women, dude. That was so crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. And whenever it jumped out at people, it would go la 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 like behind the boxes.
Or like when they or when they run away. Hold on a second. I can cuss here, right? I forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh fuck yeah. All right. So yeah, like when they start running away, they're like the weird clucking noises that they would do.
Yeah, I can see as a kid, like I think as a kid, if I watched this, I would have been scared too, because like it's like it all goes back to like some of the movies. If you watch them now, like Lost Boys, I love it, but I grew up watching it as a kid. Slopdog's husband watched it, but he watched it as an adult first. He didn't, and then he's like, "This movie sucks," and I was like, divorce him. What the fuck is he talking about? But he didn't grow up watching it, So movies, if you like see them, like when you watch this as a kid, and it probably haunts you to this day. And we watched it as adults, and I was just like, all right, I can see how it would scare you as a kid, but as an adult, you're just like, I mean, it's still creepy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I say this now, and later on when I take out the trash at night, I'm gonna be fucking like, what is that noise? Fucking Mr. Marbles? And I'll be like,
I'm gonna hide in the bushes and be like, la 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 la.
Fucking bone, if you do that to me, I'm gonna shit my pants.
I just gotta say something with like modern horror movies and scary movies like that. Like, I don't think that they hit the same way as these types of movies, like in the 90s and all that. I think a lot of the CGI and like those types of effects really like water it down. Where these things are puppets and like tangible stuff and like makeup that makes it so real that like it did. Like I don't think scary movies hit the same way that they used to.
I 100% agree with you. Like the 80s, 90s, like the late 80s, early 90s, like the stuff they did with puppets and stuff was so fucking creepy. It was a whole genre of just evil puppet films, and it scared the shit out of me. Like I fucking, my buddy doll, I didn't want it near me either. Fuck that. Those porcelain dolls, like I had a girlfriend who had like a couple porcelain dolls back in the day. I could not sleep in that fucking room. Those things stare at you. Just like all night.
I swear to God, their eyes move.
Yeah. Wherever you go, they're looking at you.
They're watching you.
Crazy.
Ooh.
I couldn't take it just because I don't want them judging me. Fuck. Like I'd be like, they're judging me right now. They know what I'm saying. Where I'm like, take that big dick. They're like, you don't got a big dick, you liar. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus, say no. And and so that's why I can't fuck in front of a dog either. But I'm just like, they're judging me. I can't take it. But I feel like this movie is like where like shit's going down when like the older brother's like hiding in a closet from the little sister, where normally an older brother will just knock you in the fucking mush or something. Like this kid's like hiding in the closet
with a fucking gun. With a fucking gun.
Yes.
Oh my god! She almost shoots her daughter in the face.
Gonna be an only child.
Girl comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god! She almost got a shotgun blast to the dome. Like just a hole in front of her face is what it would have been. Oh my god! Like.
But after the maid dies and the mother's looking for her, and she just shows up in the open door and the wind is blowing her hair, I'd be like, I don't care if it's my daughter or not. She's possessed. We got to do something. We got to bring her to the church right now.
Right. I don't know. The doll says, what does it say? Like something said the line of, the doll wants us to stay here. I'd be like, fuck that noise. We're out, dude. Like,
that doll would go bye-bye.
That doll kills the maid first, right? And they're looking for everybody. You don't smell maid soup cooking downstairs? Like, she burned alive with... You would smell that shit. You'd walk in the house and go, what's that shit smell? It's the maid cooking downstairs, bro! Like, no, it's like...
What did she do? She threw the lights in there? Like, some wire that, like... What was that water? Like, why was there, like, a tub of water in the basement?
Because it's Mexico? I don't know.
I never understood. Like, what was the pool in the basement?
Or maybe like a well, like an open well. That was the only other. That's what I thought it might be. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
That's bothered Maverick for years. Like, for years, he's like, why is there water in the basement?
that had to be like the septic tank or something. I don't know, man. I got to get to the bottom of this.
Right. If anybody knows in the comments, let us know. Why was there an open, like, portal of water there? Like, why? What was that? Honestly,
I'm guessing it's the drinking well. Like, old houses that were built back in the day, a lot of them had the well in the basement. So that they could just take the water right up from the basement.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, that house was old, I guess. I don't know, maybe.
It was next to some Mayan ruins.
I mean, the crazier thing is happening in this movie. I mean, like, there's dolls walking around, so I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's
we're
right
questioning
next
the well
to
in the basement. Fucking evil spirits coming back, dolls walking around.
Where we were worried about water, like what?
What's this water? Oh no, there's also a doll running around killing people. Oh shit, I forgot. And
and when that guy died in the warehouse and he's just insulting the doll, saying "You're ugly," I was like, "Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! You're gonna die."
He did, and it was so funny how he gets his like. How he gets scared and run.
Did his chest move? Is that how they showed he had a heart attack? Like his chest was moving.
It was
like,
so weird.
I thought like the demon possessed him and like there was a demon inside him or something.
Well, at first I wrote down what happened to him. He ripped open his chest like he was showing a fucking treat for someone, and then he drops to the floor, and I'm like, what happened? Like, and then like, oh, later on, he had a heart attack. All right, that makes sense now. But at first I was like, he's just like, adios mios, or whatever the hell he said, and then he just fucking like fucking rips his shirt open.
And did you notice the pattern on his chest? It was shaved like a Triforce or like a fucking eagle or something. Like
he's a fan of Zelda.
It was a triangle of hair. Everything else was hairless, but this like perfect triangle in his chest.
He did that for the ladies. He's like, oh, they love this.
Oh my god.
I remember once I was shaving and I thought it'd be nice for my wife. And so I'm a fat guy, so I got man tits and shit. So like I outlined my tits with like the razor. I made sure I shaved underneath them, and then like I shaved like a heart in the middle of my chest. My wife was not impressed. And,
I never thought to do designs in my chest. Like I have a ton of freaking hair, as you guys were. So like I've never thought about doing designs. Like I have no tattoos, but now I'm thinking about it. I got like abundant of hair. I should be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, you should like in letters,
lightning
like
bolts.
If you got hair on your tummy, like say like here's where the honey is with an arrow pointing down, you know, and, like, that's great. And get those ladies firing up. And yeah, but we're like Bone and I are part Mexican. Slopdog's hardcore hockey. And She owned some of our people back in the day. No, I'm joking. And but we're like, we're mixed breeds. Our mom is a hardcore honky. Our dad was a Spanish guy, and so yeah, we're hairy as fuck. And yeah, it's like my pubes. If they get out of control, I can't even zip my pants. And what happened? And but.
It's like those tumbleweeds when they first showed up to the factory, just float across.
Oh yeah, the movie that was after you shaved, right?
Yeah, on the floor. Did you pick up your hair? The wind will get it. And
I don't know, bro. Like when I buzz my back I buzz my back in the backyard, and I don't bother fucking picking that shit up. I'm like, the birds will take it and use it for nests.
That's correct. You're doing them a solid, dude.
Yes.
In wrestling,
help out nature.
Matt, do you do the whole Hulk Hogan? Do you like to do the whole body, or you just trim up?
So like for hair, like my back hair, I just trim my back hair because like, dude, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I like on the left shoulder, I just get like a fucking ton of hair. It's like another head popping out.
Yeah.
And like, actually, you know what? Actually, no, I do know why I get hair there. Like I had like a skin cancer scare or whatever when I was a teenager because what started off as like a tiny little blemish, like by the time I was like 16, 17 and I was wrestling and like, high school wrestling, you were in singlets, dudes were fucking making fun of my shoulder. I'm like, what is that? Like I never really looked at my back. And there's like, it looked like somebody took a water balloon of brown paint and just splattered it on my left shoulder. And then this fucker started growing like thick hair. And so I went to the doc and they told me, oh, that's just excess blood in that area for some reason. You're going to be fine. You'll just have to buzz there to look normal.
Oh my god! Well, dude, I'm glad you're okay. But you must be like what part Spanish Mexican too, right? Because I have the same thing. I'll have random patches of like really thick hair, and then like other patches it gets spotty. Are you also Spanish or Mexican?
Yeah, dude, I'm native. I have Japanese and also European descent. Like I'm so mixed up, but lean more towards the native Hispanic side.
Okay. All right. I was like, when I seen you, I was like, oh yeah, he's got some mixed breed in him. Like he's definitely got some Spanish or Mexican in him, and I'm like, yeah, he'll fit in fine.
I'll tell you that I got a weird fucking body. Like people pointed out, like I got a long ass torso, but for some reason, like my legs, they just stopped growing. Like I got like toddler legs now that I look at it. It's weird. I should be taller.
Dolly Dearest legs.
All I can picture right now is Deadpool Part 2. He gets cut in half.
Yes.
I picture Maverick sitting on something and his legs kicking like Dolly Dearest and him making that noise. It's fun. I love it, kid. I love it.
I feel the hair thing too because my wife, like, I get these like thick black hairs that randomly pop up, and she's like, she calls them fly hairs. She's like, what the fuck are these? I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not half Mexican. I don't know what to tell you.
Here's something like, okay, so like being like Hispanic Mexican and all that, fucking skin tags. I hate that shit.
Yes.
That I get those. Goddamn. Oh my god.
My wife's like, just rip them off. I'm like, I'm like, can't you bleed to death?
Right? Is that a thing?
Oh my! I clipped one time, and I bled for like days. So I was like, oh my, I'm losing like vital blood here. My life's blood.
I can't lose some blood here.
We got a bleeder.
That's how you fucking die. You clip the skin tag and you bleed to death in your sleep.
Oh my god! It's like your fucking mattress, man. You can't take that tag off that thing.
What happened here, dude? When I worked in a deli once, and a guy came through. God bless him, but he fucking had a skin tag beard. Like he just had a beard of him. Oh. And I was like, oh my goodness. I wanted to run my fingers through him though. And but just see how it felt. But like he like had anytime I mention it to my wife, she gets sick. She's like, don't fucking mention it. And but I don't know. And I just think of the skin tags.
You mentioned working at deli in high school. I used to work at Subway, and there used to be this dude that came in like on the regular. And I remember his order because it just fucking grossed me out. He'd always get a cold cut trio, and he's like, mayonnaise. I'm like, okay, so like you do the 3 stripe thing? He's like, no, more. And I do another one. He's like, okay, let me just explain this to you. He's like, empty the entire bottle of mayo on that damn thing. It's a 6-inch sandwich. and he would come in like every other day, and that's what he ate. And like,
What do you eat?
I don't like
his mouth.
I don't like mayo, dude. I can't stand the sound of it
Oh.
or the smell. Ooh. But yeah,
I love mayonnaise. I'm sorry. I actually was one of those people that creeped out the Subway person because I got a meatball grinder with the tomato sauce with mayonnaise.
Oh.
My friend was working there at the time, and he's like, "People like you is why I hate my fucking job."
Is that what he said to you?
He did.
So another movie. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. Undercover Brother with Eddie Griffin.
Yes.
The fucking scene with the mayonnaise sandwich is like another reason why I can't stand mayonnaise.
Yeah, that got me too.
I just pictured a guy coming in going, "Listen, this is how much mayonnaise I want. Picture it's Christmas. Your creepy uncle comes over. You're alone with him in the bedroom. That amount of mayonnaise."
Tonight.
So he's like, "All right, I'll do the bottle."
The whole bottle.
Bo's like, "What the fuck are you saying, kid?" And Maverick, I know we're gonna get back in this movie, but how did you start, man? Like, have you always I love wrestling, and like I fucking too much more than a grown man should, and so much that like I got a fake character. It's called the Dirty Hombre. I put a pair instead of a luchador mask. I put a pair of used panties on my head. I look through the holes in the legs, and I'm like, "I'm the Dirty Hombre," and then that's my fake wrestler. And because as a kid, I wanted to always be a wrestler too, and as I grew up, I just never could get into it. Now I'm old as fuck. So
we're actually working on a game right now for Tent Town Wrestling Federation. So
yes, I spent a lot of time in courtside. So I love courtside, but it's like called like 95% of the buildings are made of tent material. But it's a great place. But anywho, I traveled for a while is what I'm saying. I traveled for a while for like 4 years in an RV, and it was a good
down
time.
by the river.
That we lived in a van down by the river, exactly.
Yep.
And then we sold our house and everything. And but anyway, this is about you, Maverick. So have you always like been into wrestling? I think you said you wrestled in school, so you've always kind of wanted to do this?
All right, so like, of course, like childhood, yeah, man. I never had cable growing up, so like I didn't know anything about wrestling until WWF at the time started SmackDown on here in Arizona. It was network channel called UPN or Channel 45.
Okay, yep.
And that was my introduction to wrestling. And the wrestlers at the time, Stone Cold, The Rock, Kane, Undertaker, Big Show. That's what got the Attitude Era is what introduced me into wrestling. And so I've always loved wrestling. Like I want to say I was like 11 or 12 when I first started watching it, and religiously ever since. Wrestled in high school, enjoyed that. Never seriously thought about being a wrestler myself until 2023. It's gonna get a little deep. So I was at the doctor's office, and I was pretty bad, like overweight. And so getting a regular checkup, the doc's like, "Hey, listen, I got concerns about blemishes on your body." And so being native and, Hispanic, you kind of get those dark marks that is diabetes on your neck, your nose. I really had it bad in my armpits. And she's like, "Hey, doc's like, you really need to do something different. You need to lose weight and cut the drinking out." Because like I would have a beer or two after work just to relax, but like it was so bad for me because the way like we digest those types of sugars. And so my girlfriend at the time was like, we had been going to wrestling shows, Arizona Wrestling Federation, and they always had that poster: "Want to be a wrestler? Want to pursue your dream? You can do it for just $100 a month." Yeah. And I was like, I always, like, for months and months I would talk about it, and she's like, "Why don't you just do it?" And I was like, you know what? Yeah, if I'll lose weight, might as well do it doing something fun. And so January 2023, I walked my fat ass into class, signed up, and was a very unathletic 33-year-old jumping in with like 20 and 20, to 25-year-olds trying to do the same shit they're doing and fucking failing miserably for months and months and months. So after a while, man, like I want to say 6 months, I lost 40 pounds, and it finally clicked. And the rest is history, man. I've been doing this since first official match was November of 2023, and dude, I'm working like every weekend for the most part. Sometimes multiple shows, sometimes multiple shows in one day.
Dude, that's awesome, man. How'd you get your name?
All right, so that's funny. I just told somebody that today. I go by Rick in training because for whatever reason, my real name Esteban is hard for people to say. That's like, it's so exotic. What does it mean? I'm like, it's Steven. So Esteban is hard for people to say. So I'm like, just call me Rick. That's my middle name. Anyway, so I'm doing ring crew with this guy named Paradox, and he's like, Rick, I got your name. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, fine. What is it? And he's like, Maverick, the local legend, because you're fucking old. Mind you, yeah, man. I'm like,
a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, motherfucker. And I'm like, I don't like that local legend bullshit, but Maverick. What is a Maverick? So I pull up fucking Webster's dictionary and I'm like, Maverick, an unbranded bull. And I'm like, dude, there it is. Maverick, the unbranded bull. So my name is just the definition of what it is.
Dude, it sounds great. So I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Originally, I was just gonna go as like Rick Thunder, some generic, like whatever, and have like some type of like native gimmick. But no, man, Maverick the Unbranded Bull took on its own. The poncho added to the character. Originally, I was gonna be some type of like Pancho Villa, like sombrero wearing, ranchero guy, but. Dude, like I always get asked, like, what are you? I'm like, what do you see? And he was like, I just see a man. And I'm like, there you go, man. I'm all that is man. And I stole that from fucking Super Troopers when they was down in this.
I love if your name was Rick Thunder, be like, Rick Thunder, I'm the sounds in the sky. Everything is just the definition.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. That's the story.
Do you have like I know the other guys have questions too, so I'll let I'm gonna ask this and then you guys can go. But do you have what is your end game here? Like I know if I was doing it, you always think WWE, AEW, TNA. Do you have dreams of that? Are you happy with the indies? You're like, I don't need to go there. I'm okay where I am. Like, do you want to one day go to one of those? I mean, to the the main feds.
No. I live a little bit in this place called reality. I'm 35, 36. I'm not exactly in the greatest shape. I got a dad bod, and I look at it as like my time for that was like years ago. But like my goal, dream, the end game for this is eventually, maybe like 10 years from now, I want to open my own promotion.
Okay.
Yeah, so open my own promotion on the west side of Arizona, like Goodyear, Buckeye area, and that for me is like the end game of my wrestling career.
Little appearance by the Dirty Hombre, maybe. Yeah.
There you go.
I'll be a manager. Yeah, I'll do that. I can't because I can't wrestle. I'll you let me know when you start it up, Maverick. Dirty Hombre will come make an appearance. And he's like, go fuck your mother. Get the fuck out of here. And Bo and Slopdog, you got any questions for Mav?
I do. So being, an older wrestler and stuff, I feel like we went and did a dump run today. I fucked up my knee. How do you feel like, how do you handle all that, stress on your body and stuff from the wrestling?
Well, cover your ears, kids. Selling, guys when they're doing their stuff, they're going through the bumps and all that. For me, everything is real. It's like everything. Like as soon as I get knocked down, that shit's real. Like those are real tears. And so, like, how do I deal with it, dude? Like a lot of times, I just like internalize the pain. But I wrestle a certain way that fits my character and my body type and my age. Yes, I will still climb to the top rope and I will do crazy shit. But I always protect myself because I know my limitations and I have, I want longevity in my career. So, Yeah, man. Like, I can do a moonsault, but you probably never see me do it. It's like,
has to be something major. You're making the bumps count. Yeah.
Yes. So like, I definitely keep my bump card low, and most times, like, I'm not getting slammed. Like, who's picking? I weigh 300 pounds. Like, who is gonna pick me up? It rarely happens, and when it does happen, I'm like, it's so awkward for me because I'm not used to getting picked up. So those are like special occasions.
There has to be some big motherfucker coming your way. And we were talking to do you know he says he runs across you from time to time. We just had Chubby Depp on, and we were joking with him like he's like, I just, we're like, do you sit in a bathtub of ice? Same thing, the body, he's all sore as fuck after his match and stuff like that. But
bro, like, I'm gonna say this, like, I'm gonna hype up Chubby. That dude fucking works. Yeah. And that dude takes bumps, and he gets, like, that dude is a fighting fucking champion. Like, if you want to aspire to be like, hey, like, fucking Chubby, like, I was, okay, so, I hope he ain't listening to this, and I was a fan. I was a fucking fan for a while, longest. I saw him win the championship. I was still in the crowd.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like, I'm curious on what that guy does after fucking matches,
right?
Other than drowning the pain in beer.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
I think a lot of people do that.
I just picture like a tube of the BioFreeze cream, just like rubbing it like in every inch of your body.
Accidentally get on your dick, you're like, yeah.
It doesn't feel good if it hits there. Like I've had like a pulled thigh or something, and I put it in, and it just got on the side of my nuts. Oh,
bro,
the nipple. On the nipple.
You know what? If you want to have a good time, an exciting time, man, like, jerk off with icy hot. And I'm not saying
fucking Maverick's a gangster over here. I didn't even know. Well, we joke because when we were kids, each of us, without even knowing it, masturbated with Noxzema. Because my issue was no one was home. Lotion ran out, and I'm like, this'll do. And as soon as I started to use it, I was like, yeah. And I fucking had to get to that shower quick as fuck. I'm just washing myself. My grandmother's like, what the fuck's going on? She comes home. What's happening here? And I'm just like, nothing, I'm just showered. But I'm profusely just washing my dick in the shower. And Bone did it too. I think he tried to have sex with his lube. And him and his broad are just, they just got instant gonorrhea, and they're just having to go to the shower,
I was trying to have shower sex when I was a teenager, and my girlfriend at the time decided, I don't know why, to just take a scoop of that and use it. Oh, we were both in some fucking pain.
Yikers.
Oh my God, Red dude. Oh.
Yeah, that went in. Yeah. Oh boy!
Everything was icy fresh.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh shit! Slopdog, do you have any questions for Maverick?
Oh, do you have any family that comes and supports you? Like Chubby was talking about, his grandfather was like a big influence. Do you have anybody like that in your life that was like a big influence that comes and cheers you on?
So let me talk about influence first. So, like, it's so funny. Like, when I first started with this Maverick character, like, I really wanted to go for like a ranchero type of bandito type dude, and so I had the hat and the poncho, and so I was looking for a cowboy gimmick type deal, and so I went to my Theo Rick, Uncle Rick, and I'm like, hey man, do you have any spurs or anything for me that I can like kind of cowboy it up? Because I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
So it's not all a gimmick, but I fucking hate it. As a kid, I hated being on the farm. I hated doing chores. I hated taking care of it. I hated all of it.
I love that you said that.
Because I fought like so hard to not be not be that lifestyle. And when I went to my Theo Rick, it was so funny because like, oh, Stellan, you think it's kind of funny that your whole life you fought not to be cowboy, and here you are pretending to be one now. Funny how life works. And so Maverick, the character, is I take a lot of it from my Theo Rick trying to be, because that dude is so freaking funny and tough, and like that's my vision of what a man and like what a cowboy is.
Yeah.
And so there's that. Now your question about like supporting me, like yeah, every now and then like family will pop in, you know, surprise me and not being there, and it's always awkward when I'm doing something like. I'm gonna just throw out like BGT. Like I'm in a tag team called Cock and Bull with BGT.
Right.
And like a lot of times I shove my opponent's head into BGT's ass. So it's always awkward when I'm doing that. And then I see, oh, there's my aunt.
What Ricky's doing.
And so yeah, man, like I have, you know, family, like my kids are so funny. Like they don't give a shit about this a lot of the time. They think it's so silly that I'm doing this. Like a fucking grown man. Oh my god! But yeah, my kids. You know, I got like aunts, uncles, and like cousins that'll pop in every now and then. Family, like childhood friends. Like every time they see me, like, dude, you're living the fucking dream. Like that's so crazy that you're wrestling.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
awesome.
yeah.
Like you fucking damn right I am. How old are your kids, dude? If you don't mind, if I mean, we're not gonna get too deep into your kids. I'm just curious of their ages because we have kids.
No, it's fine. Like I started early. I still had a 1 in front of my name when I had my first kid. I was 19 when I had my son, and he's 17 now. He's going to be 17 here pretty soon, and then I have another son who's going to be 14 here pretty soon. So. Yeah, man, I could see the finish line for one of them's almost there. He's going to hit that 18 soon. And then, yeah.
I'm older than you, and I started late. I have a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Whoa.
I'm old as fuck. I got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old, but I'm in my fucking 40s. So yeah. I just did it in the middle. I don't know what the hell I did. But yeah, they're at that age where like I'll see Bone with his like youngsters. And I'm like, and Slopdog has a young one too, and I'm just like, holy fuck, I don't even know. Like, I'll babysit, and you know, awesome. They're awesome. I love them, but I'm like, there's so much work, and I like, not in a bad way, but I feel so bad for like Bone and his wife because I'm just like, you guys are just so beaten right now. Like, I just want to hug them.
It's called tired, kid.
I know, but I remember being that tired and be like. Holy fuck! As they get older, there's still more stress and there's still shit. But at the same time, they're older. You know what I mean? Something you got an age range, right?
Yeah, I have I have 2 older girls that are 24 and 22, and then I have a 15-year-old boy, and then I have an 8-year-old girl. So I have a huge span.
Slopdog's like, I'm fucking every couple years. I'm popping one out.
No more though, I'm done.
I cut my cords. I was like, fuck that noise. And
same here. Like the factory is closed.
Did you get what? Dude, my guy, when he gave me a vasectomy, I don't know how it felt to you, but it felt like he was pulling out leather shoestrings. You ever pull leather shoestrings out of a boot? Like, that's what it felt like he was doing to me. And then he has to stop and get scissors. He's listening to 50s music. He's an old guy, bald head in the middle, hair on both sides. And he's like dancing like Bruce the Barber Beefcake would dance. And he's just kind of strutting around, dancing as my dick's out. And it's fucking going in because I'm scared like a little girl. And like, so my dick's going in. And then it's out in the open. It's cut open, bleeding. It just jammed a needle in my fucking dick. It's like, and it sounded like you're crushing grapes. And then he's pulling strands out of my dick and cutting and burning. It smells horrendous. And this fucker's going for a dance-off party. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here?
Bro, you're fucking getting your shit cut to like Big Bopper or something? Like, goddamn, that's
I don't know.
crazy.
I think it was a hospital. I don't know. I hope it was.
It sounds like you got this shit done in the alley on a mattress.
You've just convinced me to pull out for the rest of my life.
Bro, okay, so like your guy, like I've heard people's stories on their when they got their shit done. Like mine is nothing like that. They put me to sleep and I woke up and it was done and that was it. Like, dude, I've heard guys say that they saw this shit happening. I don't know.
I'm scared.
Dude,
I was awake. Yeah, dude.
No,
it felt like leather shoestrings. That's what I'm saying. Like I was awake. He put the needle in. It sounded like crushed grapes. And he didn't put the needle in to knock me out, but to numb the area when he had to rip into me. And like he just put the needle in, and it sounded like crushing grapes. and I was like, I hope that's just the fluid coming out. And then when he was taking out my, I don't know, shit to cut and burn and tie, because I was cut, burned, and tied. I don't know, but it felt like he was like, again, taking leather laces out of a boot is how it felt to me. And it sounded like, and I'm like, what is happening? And then I was done. I had to wear like a jock strap kind of when I was done. And then my wife's like, hey, there's a helicopter here for the kids. You want to walk around and see it? I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, I can't. I had to like sit at work, and if I didn't wear tight underwear, my nuts would hang, and like it was horrendous pain. And it was just like, oh man, yeah. And I went to work like that. Oh, it was crazy. And but anyway, God bless America. Maverick, do you have a Mount? Mount Rushmore?
A Mount Rushmore for wrestling. So yeah, man. So mine's a little. So of course it's gonna be like The Rock and Stone Cold. I like, dude. I love the rated R supers. Like once Edge went that route and that version of it, that was like my favorite. And then Eddie Guerrero.
So you'd say Eddie, Edge, Rock, and Stone Cold?
Yes.
All right. And we said this on the last episode. This is fucking people are gonna be like, "Are you doing a wrestling podcast now?" And I'm like, "No, I wish, motherfuckers." And we'll start on the side maybe. But yeah, mine's always Hogan, Flair, Macho Man, and it's always like up in the air for the last one. But I've been like saying The Undertaker lately, just because that's just how I feel. And but yeah, like I love to hear people's Rushmores. You can kind of tell when they grew up watching wrestling and kind of like, all right, what they feel is the thing. Because I think Stone Cold out of the Attitude Era, I can't speak, was fucking like the best. Like he's awesome. I think he was like definitely top of that generation, whether WCW or not. And I'm a Scott Hall fan too. But I say those two, that era was pretty good. Yeah. And before we get back to the movie, do you guys want to ask Maverick any more questions? Anything else that's popped in your brain?
Anything.
Clever. And cutting off my guest before you're even talking, I'm cutting you off. Yeah. Are you interviewing him or just cutting him off? A little both. And,
he gets really excited, Maverick, because he absolutely loves wrestling so much. Yeah. Like,
let's settle down.
This has been his life ever since I can remember. No, it's not even an insult. Like, it's what you're passionate about. You love wrestling, and he has been like traveling the country, and he spent good amount of time in Arizona, and he got really into like the wrestling federations out there and went to go see like a lot of the independent wrestlings and stuff. How he heard about like Chubby and you and he would call me like and talk about it. He would just get so excited, like a little kid. It's like he had his My Buddy doll again.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. This is coming up, buddy.
But yeah, like our Mount Rushmores and stuff, like you're gonna like you can tell like our generation because like he had Hulk Hogan and I have like similar like Undertaker, Macho Man, Piper, and I usually say either Warrior or Andre the Giant.
I thought, and mine's like exactly it's a generational thing. So like I started wrestling at the Attitude Era, like watching at the Attitude Era, and then it moved into that Ruthless Aggression era where Edge and Eddie were prominent. So that's
Benoit.
That's what I grew up watching, and Benoit too. Like Kurt Angle, like I could have easily said Kurt Angle too. Like he to me is like the perfect wrestler of like athleticism, like character. He had all of it, dude. Like
when he started out, you didn't think Angle was going to be that good. And then he turned into just be a fucking Kurt Angle. Like, you just thought, oh, this is the guy who's going to have medals, and he's just going to, he'll go away the wayside. And he just became one of the top stars, like, ever. And you're just like, that's phenomenal. You know what I mean? I love that. And I do kind of like recently, it's horrible. It's very horrible. But, like, you'll see, like, a meme lately of, like, some kid. Like, we love our kids, right? But they fucking act a fool sometimes. And you'll see, like, a meme of a kid acting a fool. And then you just see it switch to Chris Benoit's face of his song. And it's like, I just laugh so hard. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. But that someone makes a meme out of it. You're like, this is so dark. And but again, it makes me chuckle. And it's horrible. But anyway, God bless
Maverick,
America.
Do you have a favorite match like that you've seen in wrestling?
So, I it's funny you say because I always go back to this match because this is my favorite match was Triple H and Cactus Jack at Royal Rumble 2000, and the package before that match, like building to that to me is my favorite every time.
Oh yeah, dude! It seems like almost everybody's favorite match we've mentioned on here involves Mick Foley. Like everybody, like
he's such a
I
great
remember,
character. When he was like
whether
Cactus
he was
Jack or Mankind or Foley or like any of his personas
Love,
were just they were just all super cool. Like I think I said last week, my favorite match is that cage match with the electric chair. What was that, kid? It had that
Halloween Havoc,
Halloween Havoc. And I always remember that match. It's so fun and so cool. I remember Abdul the Butcher getting electrocuted and so fun.
All because Cactus Jack wasn't paying attention and did the bang and then hit the thing, and then Steiner flips him because Steiner was in the chair, flips Dula into the chair, and then boom, and then he pulls the thing and zaps his own partner. And I remember as a kid, Bone, we seen Abdul the Butcher in person. Like we seen him, like the only wrestling match we ever went to as kids. But like I remember like seeing that and like just being like, oh my god, like that's Abdul the Butcher, you know? And he was like one of the mainstays of the thing. But
I remember people yelling at him and insulting him, and our mom's ex-boyfriend took us, and he was like encouraging us to like yell insults or something, you know? And we were little kids, and I didn't know, and I just yelled the last thing I had seen on the Ghostbusters costume. Your mother's a fish stick. He looks at me, he's like, what the hell does that mean?
I faces into the ground. Fuck off, kid. You're an idiot.
Gone too far.
Oh man, so so Selma, I was gonna talk about. Would you have one last thing to say to Maverick or no?
No, I'm good.
All right, she's like, "Fuck you, Maverick," and no, I'm joking. And beat it, bitch, you're done. And no, and stop, dog. Jesus, calm down. And no, so this movie, I think it's like going back to Dolly Dearest, of course, where I love. It's got that. The best thing I love is that cheesy line where the kid picks up the shotgun, smiles, and goes, "Play with this bitch," and blows her away out the door. Like that's such a '90s thing. Like it's such the way '90s was. No one. All right.
No. It's seriously like it makes me think of like Con Air and all the freaking one-liners in that movie too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put the money down. Like however he said, like it's horrible. That's not even good. But he does it like Nick Cage, right? Like I mean, dude, he's like as I watch him now, older, I'm like, he's an okay actor, but he's just crazy as he acts. Like his eyes, his everything. And I mean, every now and again, I'll smoke a little weed. So I watched Ghost Rider on weed, and I was like, this is insane. Just to watch his, like when his head catches on fire, he's like, like it's overacting. His eyes are crazy, and I'm like, this is crazy. And I don't know.
Did you just say every once in a while you'd smoke weed?
That's correct.
I don't remember the last time I've seen you like not high.
Apparently, my truck smells like weed. I like people like walk by it, and they're like it reeks like weed, and so I don't know. I guess I got to tone it down.
My 7-year-old is like, "Oh, the garage smells like Uncle Jesse."
Sorry, buddy. And anywho,
the father in this film, like he is so absent with his family and has this delusional dream of buying this factory in Mexico and these evil looking ugly dolls. Every kid's gonna want one. And it's like he bought this dilapidated shack in the desert. I don't know what he was thinking.
He didn't. Yeah,
He's very soft-spoken, too. He kind of sounds like Rick Moranis. I kept thinking it sounded like a lot like him. Like he's that soft-spoken kind of... I don't know. Obviously, it's not Rick Moranis, but he has that same kind of voice. So.
Lord Helmet.
Yeah, and, even when he's berating his wife, too. He's like, I'm tired. I'm hungry. It's the middle of the night. And, like, he doesn't really yell. He's just like, it's so... I don't know, man. It's so crazy.
It's so cheesy.
Why is he
really
hungry in the middle of the night? Like, I understand tired, but I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's like 2 a.m.
I was just waiting for her, because he's so timid and she seems like she's the boss, her just to be like, what's the matter, pussy? You want me to eat your pussy for you? Beat it, bitch. Take care of the house.
And Candace Hudson, her acting is always on point. She's phenomenal. I loved
The
her.
mom from Pet Cemetery?
Yes, I loved her in Pet Cemetery. Like it's kind of like she's playing the same character though. She really feels like the same character in both films.
Yeah.
That kid. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, I hate the maid. I'll always hate her in every single movie and everything she does for the rest of her life because she's the one who killed Selena.
Oh
You're right.
She's in
You're
the
right.
Goonies.
That's where I knew her from. I was like, I know this woman from something else. That's exactly what she's from.
Yeah, she'll forever be like that. Like, how she still had work after that? I'm like, I don't know. It's like Joffrey, man. That dude couldn't do anything after that. I'm like, how do you get work? You fucking killed Selena.
Was she also the maid in the Goonies, though?
I think so.
Oh, she might have been. We'll have to look
You
that
want
up.
to talk about being typecast?
Either yes or everyone's racist in this podcast right now.
She's the same woman, right?
You guys know that the archaeologist is what's his name? Rip Thorne from If You Can Dodge a Wrench, You Can Dodge a Ball.
Yes,
Yeah.
Men in Black, and yeah.
Freddy Got Fingered, right? You guys love that movie. And dude, that kid is the kid from Dream On, from the HBO show, where the dad would always like watch too much TV as a kid, so like he would like and fuck a ton of women, kind of like Bone did in his youth. And he's got Maverick. Bone's got a hog like an old sailor, and he's just plowing out the women. But anyway, so this guy Martin Tupper would just he'd have a lot of sex, but he'd always like think of like old shows he used to watch. And anyway, this is the kid from that show, and I remember like, that's where I know, because I was trying to watch the movie and it was driving me bonkers. I was like, where do I know this kid from? And then, it's the kid from Dream On. And I don't know, I used to love that show as a kid, which I shouldn't have watched as a kid. But again, we had HBO and a single parent. So what are you gonna do?
I recognize him from Star Trek: Next Generation.
That's Will Wheaton. No,
not Will. He was also in it. He played like a couple different roles, but he wasn't the main character.
Oh. Yeah, fuck him. God bless him. And I hope he's all right. And,
Wow.
I thought this movie ended like they kill the dolls, right? But aren't you supposed to put the demon back, like in the crypt? Like,
Yeah, all he did was like put the dynamite in it and exploded it. I'm like,
Not
I
the
think you have
demons.
to do a little more than that, right?
right, the demon's in the world. It's in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's a lazy writing, I think. You know,
They're
fuck
like,
it,
let's
just blow it
finish
up.
this movie.
Like you take a doll, or you take, I don't know, but like I said, like it didn't just go in one doll. Like it goes in any doll. So like, how do you catch this thing, and how do you put it back? Like there's no like. And like even the thing that the nun had it right. She's like, there's no stopping. It's out. Or what? Is that the one that said it? Someone said it. But there's no way to stop it. Bone, you said there's a part 2, right?
There is a part 2. I've never watched it, but I read that there was a part 2. So
Maverick, you watch it?
I had no idea.
I didn't know there's a part 2. Like that's you have to catch that up eventually. What the fuck? What are they possessing now?
I don't know if it was made like recently afterwards, or I'm not even sure. I don't know if you guys caught it. They referred to the whole family last name as Wade, but in the credits they're listed as Reed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a mess up, it was a miscommunication. I love that scene when she goes to meet Thorne, and and he's like, oh. Happy to meet you, Senor Wade. I see your beauty in your son's face. It's like, what? What the fuck?
Get that kid out of the cave with him. What is happening there? He's digging for more than a. Oh, your son's got a nice tomb. And what is happening here, Rick Thorne? I don't know his name. And I don't know. Rest in peace. I think he's dead. I've never seen him. This movie's like an action star. He's like jumping. They blow up the dynamite. They're both jumping to the end.
Oh, they did a freaking front flip.
Yeah,
That's an old ass man.
It's so weird. Like I don't know. I watched this movie and I was like, movie is something. But it was much better than I thought, because I like went into it going, oh man, I thought you were setting us up or something. I'm like, oh, he's just fucking with us. And then then you're like, no, dude, I love this movie. And I was like, okay. And then I started watching. And I was like, all right, I can see this is like it's like much better than I thought. Like I remember just watching. I mean, it's like cheesy, but in a good way. Cheesy.
I was going to say it's like almost the right amount of cheese to where it's not cringe.
I saw this younger when I was like a kid, and probably in my teenage years, I probably saw this, and I enjoyed it then, but I couldn't remember it for the life of me. I always thought it was actually Full Moon that put this out. I think because of Demonic Toys and Puppet Master, I was into all of those, but it was actually Lionsgate when Lionsgate wasn't big.
Didn't you say it was like right before Saw? I mean, they put this out.
It's the early '90s, so Saw came out in mid '90s, late '90s, something like that, or was it like the early 2000s?
I think it's the early 2000s.
This is when they were putting out stuff, but it was all mostly independent stuff. Like they weren't like a big name until Saw.
Totally different cast if this comes out after Saw. It's like Brad Pitt's in it.
The guy who plays Willow is the doll.
I love that thing where they're on a set together, Ricky Gervais and the guy who plays Willow and his friend, and they're just making fun of how small he is. Like, look at his little feet. God bless him.
This is really supposed to come out direct to. It wasn't supposed to be in the theater. It was going to come out direct to VHS and maybe DVD. And it actually had a limited theater release in the Midwest.
I definitely saw this VHS, and all right. So aside from like horror movies and stuff like that, like I was really into Godzilla. I fucking love Godzilla monster movies.
Hell yeah!
And I want to say, my mom got this movie along the same time that she got me some Godzilla movies. My mom would go to she'd be at a pawn shop, and for whatever she was buying VHSs. It's funny because I was just thinking about the other day. She would buy VHSs and not check the tape that's in the actual box.
Oh,
and I remember I was watching, I was going through Godzilla movies and throwing in the cassettes into the VCR, and fucking a porn popped up.
Oh,
Some fucker switched the Godzilla movie with a porn. And that was like my sexual awakening right there at fucking 10 years old.
Holy shit, Dave. Dude,
you watched this movie several times, son.
Yeah. I'm busy. I remember once I was in the bathroom just shitting. I was just really shitting. But my friend would be banging on the door, and he's like, "Now you got to start all over." And I was like, "You motherfucker!" We would do something when we were kids. Sorry, kid. I got to tell a story about the porno tape, and then we'll wrap you up in a second. But I remember there was a porno. My mom had this porno that we watched, and she would be at work. And my brother, myself, and our buddies, we would all take turns watching the movie and jerking off in my mother's room. To the day we moved out of the apartment, there's just stains on the floor in front of the TV from all these kids just jerking off in my mother's room.
I don't remember that, kid. Maybe you. I remember you and Jack talking, but I was not there. I was not standing in line waiting to go and jerk off.
I think you were there. I think you were there. He was always want to watch porn.
I jerked off a lot in that apartment, but not in Mom's room, in front of the
TV. Princess Gems was a good one. What were you saying, kid?
You were waiting outside.
Nice. What were you saying, kid?
I was going to say I first saw this film because every time I was sick, Mom would go to the VHS store and ask, what do you want me to rent for you? And I always wanted some kind of murder puppet film, Puppet Master or something. So she ended up picking this one up for me.
No, I would say, so this movie, I don't know, I like it better than I thought it was going to be. I think it was pretty good. So I would give this movie, I don't know if I'd go out of my way to watch it again. Maybe I would if I was a little under something in the influence. But I'm going to give this movie 3 dog dicks and a tip.
All right.
And Bo, what say you?
All right, so Maverick, we're going to explain. You're probably like, dog dicks? What the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
I was thinking about, I was going to say 3 witches titties.
No, so our rating system, instead of stars, we pick dog dicks. And if it's a half a star, it's a tip. So our mother, that was what she used to, it was like a term of endearment. It's what she called everybody, dog dicks, and she still does to this day. So we got this from our mother.
So like if you dropped so if you're doing something and you're not hurrying up quick enough, she's like, "Come on, dog dick, move it along." You know what I mean? She just called you dog dick. So that's what we call our star rating is dog dick.
So this movie, I really enjoyed it. It really brings that genre that I used to love a lot. Puppet Master has always been one of my favorites. I love Demonic Toys, Child's Play, Dolly Dearest. This is one of those things. Every time I walked by the horror section at the VHS store, I always saw the cover. The cover always jumped out to me, and finally I got to watch it, and I really liked it. I still really like it. It holds up for the most part. I think it's one of the really good puppet films from the 80s, 90s. I'm going to give it 4 dog dicks.
4 dog dicks? Slopdog? How many dog? How about you? What say you?
Well, I'm not big into, horror movies, but I did watch this, and it's not scary. It's just fun to watch. So it's not like I'm going to go to bed tonight and be afraid, but
Mr. Marbles?
But I think they really did a great job with the dolls and stuff, making it look real. Like even the way their faces move and stuff. They did a great job with it. They really did, especially for the time. It's pretty believable, except for like the red lines at the beginning. That's a little not the best.
Fuck those lines.
So I think I'm going to give it 4. I'll give it 4 dog dicks.
4 dog dicks, yay! Maverick, how about you? How many dog dicks you giving it?
All right, so this was a movie you have those movies as a kid that you watch like religiously all the time. Like this was one of those movies that I would pop on all the time because I just fucking loved it so much. Watching it again as an adult, still enjoy it. The cheesy dialogue and the nostalgia of like 90s movies and 90s horror movies. I'm definitely going to give it I'm going to go with 3 dog dicks and a tip.
Boom! Oh,
yes.
Yay! I thought for sure you were giving it a 5 dog dicker. And we had someone on here once, and we gave his movie 4 dog dicks and a tip. He's like, "What are you gonna do to get another tip around here?"
Altogether, we average a little under 4 dog dicks, but we're going to give it 4 dog dicks as we round up. So it is a bona fide pounder.
Yeah. So instead of fucking Rotten Tomatoes has their certified fresh, we have a bona fide pounder if it rates up pretty high. So it's a bona fide pounder. So go do yourself a favor.
I also forgot to mention, man, I'm also have another moniker, man. I'm one half of the Torta Pounders. So, dude, there you go. Segue into that.
It's meant to be. Dude, I think this movie is it's good. It's on. I watched it on YouTube. So if you have YouTube, just go check it out before they take it down. And because I couldn't find it anywhere, go check it out. Do yourself a favor, watch it. It's a good watch. You're gonna enjoy watching it. It's like it's not a movie where you're like, I wasted my time, because you're just like, it's just so absurd in a good way. Bone, any good facts about this movie?
This movie was released on October 18th, 1991. The director was Maria Leese. The runtime was 94 minutes. The budget for this film was $10 million. It grossed about $19 million. And it actually received 5 Golden Raspberry Awards, which...
Not good.
Not
Fuck
good.
them. You don't fucking know. What movie did you make, Raspberry Givers? Go fuck your mother. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I love. People like to judge, whatever. I'm sure Maverick, right? You get some people judging your wrestling. Do you wrestle, motherfucker? No, go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Dude, the worst ones are fucking kids, man. Like, all right. So my hair is in a weird, awkward phase where I look like fucking Dora the Explorer. And some fucking kid is yelling at me, "Let's go, Dora! Dora!" And I'm like, what the fuck? And then one time I got knocked out of the ring, and this chick's like, "You look like fucking Lord Farquaad, you stupid asshole." And like, I was supposed to be good that night, but I got offended, and I turn around and I'm like, "You look like Shrek 2, bitch." Like, what the fuck? Like sometimes I forget myself.
I gotta imagine that wrestling fans have to be fucking brutal to you guys.
They're crazy.
Oh, bro. Like, I don't know your guys' Spanish if it's good, but like one time I was wrestling a lucha show, and like people are calling me Tortuga. Ventate Tortuga, Tortuga. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means at the time. And I go in the back. I'm like, what does that mean? What are they saying? They're calling you fucking turtle because you're slow and on your back.
Oh,
fuck
Oh,
yeah, our Spanish isn't that great. I can count to 15.
Yeah, we're hacks. We're hacks. We don't fucking know that at all. I took Spanish. I failed it in school, and it's in my blood. You tell Nera Tortuga the fucking Weissen tattoo when you have her on her back. You know, what do you think of that shit, motherfucker? Wrestling fans are, dude. I've seen like you just hear the stories or you hear what they say, and it's like you're like, I mean, yeah, you have the right to say what you want to say, but within reason. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
The one that gets me every time is like when they scream, squeeze his dick and twist it. I'm like, what the fuck?
oh my God.
Oh my god! I saw that viral. People actually say that at wrestling.
Yeah, all the time. All the time. I hear that
Do
shit.
you look at your guy you're wrestling and go, no, dude, no.
So like oftentimes like especially like lucha shows, the fans will cheer kiss and like there's been times where like I'll look at BGT and he's like, this is gonna happen, and I'm like, the fuck it isn't. No, it's not.
There's all sexual tension in this room. What the fuck? Kiss. Get the fuck out of here.
Someone brings in the donkey. It's like, I'm out.
Well, let's get Maverick out of here. I'm sure he's got some shit to do. So check us out, folks. Tasteless Adjacent on YouTube. The quickest way to go is Pee When I Poo Club. The reason it's that is because Pee When I Poo Club originally started as just me putting up old songs from Moist Chicken, my old band, old sketches I did for comedy because I'm going through a midlife crisis. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm going through it. But now the most important thing on p1ipoo.club goes right to the YouTube channel is all the Tasteless Adjacent YouTube is on there. So all our episodes from the beginning before we knew it was Tasteless Adjacent up until now. This fucking delicious one with Maverick is going to be on there until he asks us to take it down. And then, so listen quick.
I don't want to get canceled.
So YouTube, p1ipoo.club will bring you right to the YouTube page. You can check out every episode of Tasteless Adjacent there. And Bone, where can they find Tasteless Adjacent elsewhere in the world?
You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you catch podcasts, Spotify, Apple. If there's a platform that you like and we're not on it, let us know. We'll get on it. Slopdog?
As always, please don't be afraid to leave us your comments. We'd love to hear what you think. We'd love to hear what movies you think we should do. What are the guests we should have on? What do you think of our guests? And that's it.
Maverick, what do you have going on?
Oh yeah, definitely. All my socials and all that. So you have Instagram at Maverick is AZ, my YouTube channel, the same name, Facebook, Rick Maverick. And like, just want to put it out there that like I enjoy when people send me funny reels. Please do. I love memes. I love funny stuff. Fans send me that. And yeah, reach out anytime.
Reach out, Adam. He's fucking awesome. He came on our show. Awesome, dude. We got a recent comment on our Jaws, and all someone wrote was sharks ... gay. I don't even know what it means, but it made me giggle. So I just said that's funny. And I don't know what they meant by it. If sharks are gay or they hate the movie Jaws, but that's what they said. But yeah, folks, check out. Thanks again, Maverick, for coming on, dude. I greatly appreciate it. And open policy, you want to come back, man? We'll be in talks, and maybe Dolly Dearest too. Who the fuck knows? We'll see what happens, man. If you like it, maybe we'll get you back on. Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. So saith the shepherd, so saith the flock. Good night, folks. Oh, wait, before we go.
Good night.
It's Bone's birthday. It's Bone's birthday today. Happy birthday, Bone.
Happy birthday,
so
Bone.
Glad
Thank you.
that Dad put his dick in Mom repeatedly, came in her pussy, and you popped out. I love you so much, kid. And thank you, Mom and Dad, for fucking. So again, so saith the shepherd, so saith the flock. Good night, folks, and happy birthday, Bone.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
I got a daughter at home that's being controlled by a fucking dog.
Oh, fucking ridiculous.
Hey there, everyone. This is Maverick the
Unbranded Bull, Juicy Tannin, all that is man. And you're listening to Tasteless Adjacent Podcast.
Oh man, that's
Nice.
good.
That was
I
awesome.
love that. That's awesome. And you got Slopdog just slightly giggling in the background, which just made it even more amazing.
Great.